everyone, welcome back to the session. So we're going to start the session in 2 minutes. So I request everyone to join. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start off today's session. Let me share my screen. All right. So I'm sharing my screen. So in the last class, we have completed explaining all of the project, right? So this is your mini project. So where in this mini project, it basically controlling or monitoring the temperature. And also the main purpose, the main three tasks that we are doing in this project is connect ESP32 to Wi-Fi. We are connecting to Wi-Fi. So yeah, this is that. And read temperature from DHT22. So from DHT, we're reading the temperature, and also we are sending the data to the cloud. Okay. So the cloud that we are working on is ThinSpeak. So that's why we are having a ThinSpeak here. Okay. So first, in the last class, I've explained everything, but today I just wanted to recap all of these things, and then let's start off. So first, what I have did is I've connected ESP32 and I've connected ESP32 of VCC to 3 volts, and a ground is connected to directly ground. So there is a ground here connected to ground. And also there is a SDA pin, which is a data pin I've connected to 15. This is the hardware connections of getting the temperature sensor and connecting the temperature sensor. Okay. Now, let's see now as of now, I'm stopping it. Okay. So first let's understand what I have given in the code. Okay. So first sessions include, if you see anything called include, that is a library that we are including in our project. Okay. The first line says include Wi-Fi.h. So Wi-Fi.h is nothing but this is a library, basically helps to connect ESP32, and not only connect to ESP32, we can connect to Wi-Fi using this. Okay. So this hash include Wi-Fi is nothing but one kind of a library help us to connect ESP32 to a Wi-Fi. Okay. So now I'm including HTTP client. So this HTTP client does nothing but this is also one kind of a library, helps to send the data to website using HTTP request. Okay. And finally, and you can also send the data to a ThinSpeak server using this HTTP client. Okay. And finally, we are including DHT-ESPH. Okay. This is also one kind of a library. So this library basically reads the temperature and humidity from DHT sensor. Okay. So this DHT sensor cannot read directly. without library. So library is required to read the temperature. So that's why we included it. Okay. Now we are having a Wi-Fi credentials. So character, constant char, SSID, walkway guest, and also password empty. SSID means your Wi-Fi name. Okay. As of now, I'm using walkway, so I'm using a walkway guest. Okay. Now in the walkway, default Wi-Fi name is walkway guest. Understand? So the default name of the Wi-Fi in the walkway is a walkway guest. So that we have given here. And constant char password, I have given no password because walkway Wi-Fi has no passwords. Okay. So walkway doesn't have any passwords. So that's why I have given empty string here. Okay. Now, in the empty string, we are going to give a, so all this API key and then server, right? So API key come from ThinSpeak, okay? So string API is equals to this, this address I have copied from ThinSpeak. In the last class, I have already said you have to create your ThinSpeak, right? You have to just log in for the ThinSpeak. I've already logged in, okay? I've created a channel in the name of temperature monitor. Okay, so this is your dashboard where you can able to see the monitor of the temperature. Okay, now if you go to API keys, like you have a private view, public view, channel settings, and then API key. So in the API key, you have two API keys, write API key and also read API key. Okay, so you can have understanding of the key settings. Write API key is used. Use this key to write the data to a channel. If you feel your key has becoming compressed, then click on generate a new key. If you feel like this key is not working anymore, you can create a new key or generate a new key. Okay. Now read API key is basically use this key basically allow other people to view your private channel feed and also chats because we are creating everything in a visualization. So read API key, basically other people can access it. Write is something related to you only access it. Okay. So as of now, I don't want another people to review my project. So that's why I'm using it. Write API key. So I'm copying this address and I'm using here in place of this. I've already copied it. Okay, I've already copied and given it. Now, constant char server, HTTP API thinspeak.update. This is also come from here. If you scroll a little, you will be having a write channel fed, read channel fed, read a channel fed, and read a channel status update. Okay. As of now, I wanted to take the write a channel feed. So copy this link from here to update. Okay. So only till update you have to copy, come back here and then you have to paste. The same thing has a server address. Okay. So I'll repeat again. This API key basically is like a password for your channel in the ThinSpeak. Okay. This is a password for your channel in the ThinSpeak. It tells ThinSpeak this data belongs to my channel. Okay. And replace with your real key. You have to replace with your real key. And now let's look into the server address. So I have used a constant char server is equals to some URL. This URL that I get from here API request in the write a channel fed. Okay. So I have given this address. The meaning of this is a ThinSpeak server address where data is sent. Okay, data will be sent to this address and think of it as a cloud destination. This is finally your cloud destination. Okay. Now, let's understand the sensor object creation. So I'm creating an object here by name of DHT sensor. Okay, DHT ESP, DHT sensor. creating an object or creating sensor object name DHT sensor. Now later we can use it to read the temperature. Okay. Now we are going to set up the function using void keyword. Okay. Void setup serial dot begin 115200. So basically start the serial monitor communication from here, and 115200 is the speed of the communication. Okay, so this basically used to display the output on the serial monitor. If you wanted to print the output in the serial monitor, you're gonna use this. Okay. And I'm asking for Wi-Fi.begin. So Wi-Fi.begin SSID and password. So ESP32 start connecting to Wi-Fi using this. Okay. So ID and password, SSID and password. So now I'm creating a loop called void loop. So Wi-Fi waiting loop. Okay. So what is this Wi-Fi waiting loop is? While Wi-Fi status not equals to connected, meaning is keep checking until the Wi-Fi connects. Okay. And also delay I have given 500. It basically wait 500 milliseconds before checking again. And I'm printing serial.println connecting to Wi-Fi. The print message in the serial monitor. If you're not connected to Wi-Fi, it will be giving this error, this message saying Wi-Fi connecting to Wi-Fi dot 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 dot. Okay. So it prints the message in the serial monitor. You can see the connection process also. Now we have a print, this is there. And also I'm asking serial monitor print Wi-Fi is connected. Once you see Wi-Fi is connecting, finally you will be seeing the Wi-Fi connected in your screen. Okay, sensors can be detected, your GPIO 15th pin and using the DHT2 sensor. Okay. And finally, so that's why I have used a 15 and DHT sensors. And in the void loop, this is a loop function where runs continuously forever. Okay. So we are reading the temperature. So temperature humidity data is equals to DHT sensor dot get temp and humidity. So what basically it is happening is it basically reads the temperature. Read the temperature and also read the humidity. And finally, it can store the variables in the data. Okay. Once it is stored, it will be storing the variable in a data. You can extract the temperature. Okay. So that's why I'm using a float data type and using a temperature variable is equals to data.temperature. It takes only the temperature value from the data. Like a temperature is only having a 28.5 and store in a variable that is the temperature value. Okay. Now I'm printing serial monitor temperature. So it basically shows the output temperature and then temperature value. So as of now, I'm getting 24 as a temperature value here. So the same thing that you will be getting. Okay. And now checking Wi-Fi before sending. So before sending the data to the cloud, we have to check the Wi-Fi creds once again. So if Wi-Fi.status equals to Wi-Fi is connected, it basically sends the data if the internet is available. Okay. So I'm creating a HTTP object. So that's why HTTP is equals to HTTP. This is an object of HTTP. Okay. So basically it is used to talk with the TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak, it basically helps us to talk with the TeamSpeak. Okay. And you have string URL that is equals to server. So basically here you're going to add an API key and also URL. Okay. So for say there is an API key, you can go to here. So till now, till update you have copied, right? So remaining is pending question mark API key. Okay. So this question mark API key is basically adding the temperature value to the final result. Okay. So finally, I have used the same thing. API key is equals to API key and the same field. So however, I have given copied of this link. The remaining is field 1 of equals to 0. The same thing I have copied and then give for another variable. Okay. And in this, I'm storing the temperature values in the string type. Okay. Now, finally, we are asking http.begin URL. So it basically opens or connecting to the TeamSpeak server. And finally, you will be getting the request. So http.begin. So opens the connection to the TeamSpeak server. And you have an int http code is equals to http.get method. So it gets the request from the cloud. Okay. So TeamSpeak basically receive that request. So if the request that you're sending in the HTTP code greater than 0, so then print data is successful. So obviously temperature values will be a greater than 0. So you see data is successful message here. Can you able to see this? And finally, after sending the request to the cloud and TeamSpeak will be receiving the data, right? So if the response becomes successful, then this message will be printed serial.println data has successfully data sent successfully. If not, it will directly go to end, close HTTP connections and important to free memory. And finally, we're going to use a delay of 15,000. It is nothing but it is waiting 15 seconds and TeamSpeak accepts the data every 15 seconds minimum. Okay. So when you wanted to get the new data in the TeamSpeak, it takes 15 seconds of time. Okay. Why delay of 15,000? Because TeamSpeak allow one update every 15 seconds. I hope everyone understood my explanation of this project. I request you all to complete this program. Okay. And once it is done, let's run and check whether our Walkie project is connected to TeamSpeak that we have connected or not. Okay. So I'm waiting another 5 minutes. Please try to complete the complete code. Guys, if you have any queries also, please drop your query in the chat. Yeah, I'm scrolling the code. Please try to complete this as well. Once it is done, please let me know. I hope everyone completed till now. And let's see how basically we're gonna connect. If you didn't complete, I can give you this code. Okay. So I'm sharing this code with you all in the chat. Please do complete it. Okay. Yeah, I have shared the complete code in the chat. Please do check. I think now, after you completed this, however, we have imported the libraries, right? So this library need to be installed. So go to library manager and try to install DHT sensor library. You can click on a plus symbol and search for DHT sensor. There is this sensor, sensor library, and also DHT sensor library for ESPX. So both has to be installed. DHT sensor library you have to install, and DHT sensor library for ESPX also you have to install. Okay, once it is done, you can directly install DHT22 also. So DHT22, because the temperature itself have a DHT22 name. So this is a DHT22. Okay. So installations is simple. You have to click on this. Automatically it will be added on the project library list. Okay. So please try to install these three libraries, guys. Recorded sessions is uploaded in the LMS portal, right? Please do check. Yeah, recording session is uploaded. Please do check. Sessions are not available in the dashboard, is it? I'll talk to my team just a minute. Yeah, I have talked to my team. They will be uploading the recordings here. So only one session is did not uploaded till now. Every session is updated. So the student dashboard basically look like this. You'll be having a dashboard and you will be redirecting to all the sessions here that we have. And you have to go to LMS and then click on learn more. There you will be getting all the updated recordings like this, like for example, introduction of IoT. Then you have to click on this link. A YouTube video will be displayed. Okay. And you can click on this automatically recording you can access. Okay. So likely this recordings you can access. Okay. And finally, as we are working on a mini project now, so you have to submit your assignment also here. So in the LMS only, you have a IoT and you will be having one more thing called upload project. There you will be uploading your project. Okay, so that is not updated here in the dashboard, but maybe on the next class you will be updating the project also here. Okay. And okay, as we already worked with the project, this walkway project with the ESP32 sensor. Now let's check. Let's run the project. It'll take a couple of seconds to run. It'll take 2 to 3 minutes to run the project. So we have to wait for it. Okay. Now your Wi-Fi is connected. If you see the symbol, if your Wi-Fi is connected, this is the symbol for it, connecting to Wi-Fi. Now you see there is a connecting to Wi-Fi message has printed because we have given instructions. When it is start connecting, you just print connecting to Wi-Fi dot dot dot, which means we are trying to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay. After some time, you see Wi-Fi connected and it will be triggered to DHP sensor in the 15th pin, and you'll also get temperature values from the sensor. Okay. So we have to wait for it. Now, if you see the temperature value in the thin speed, first it is taking some zero value, and next it is taking some 30 value, and next it takes some 50 value. So this is the thin speed connections, and also visually you can see the thin speed graph, and also the variations of the values will also get here. So we have to wait for some time. Yeah, so it is still connecting. We have to wait more time. Okay, so please don't be in the statement like when it will be connected and when it will be giving output. So already I have run this program and I have shown you 24 value in the starting of the class, right? Likely that values you will be getting. So in the last class I have checked on this. So the date in the last class date is yeah. Today I have worked with this 22 Jan and this is a graph for it. Now it is not connected as of now. It will be connected. We have to wait a couple of minutes. Okay. We'll be waiting. So once you will be getting the graph, then we will be completing our session. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, guys, it is almost 4:07, so we need to close the session. So in the next session, let's check on the output. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah. And in the next session, I'll be showing the output and also the graph, like how graph is changing from like one point to another point. So as of now, it is something like this. In the next, you will be having differently. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'm generating a new key and then giving to the code because it takes so much of time, right? So I'm giving a new key and stopping and then running it again. It no sensor available in the dashboard. Sessions. Oh, it is there. Only one session is not updated in the dashboard. Please do check, okay? Ma'am, can you please share the LMS portal link? Yeah, sure, definitely. Not LMS portal. It's just like your student dashboard. Okay, so student have a dashboard link. While you're registering for the course only, you will be having a student dashboard, right? So click on that, you will be having LMS option inside. Okay, just a quick recap. So this is the link of EDXpo. Directly you open EDXpos. This is the link. You have to log in with your credentials. Your credentials are unknown for me, right? So that's why I'm not doing it. So once you open with your credentials, the dashboard look like this. Yeah, the dashboard basically look like this, where you have a dashboard, something like this, and your scheduled learning timetable and with all the classes will be here. And you see internship and a certificate, right? So this is something like internship and also certificate you will be receiving here. And LMS, so you have to click on learn more and you get all the sessions which is there. Okay, please do check. And if you have any other further queries, please drop your query in the next class. We're going to see the temperature values also. Okay. Maybe I have some internet issue, so that's why it is not fetching it out. Okay. So in the next class, I'll show the output and also I'll show the API key that ThinSpeak have. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm closing the session now. Next class will show the output for this. Thank you.